Hey, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? It's Master Untitled Donnie here, still on isolation. Um, so we're gonna hit you with Vol.2. Just like Little Wayne had the dedication series, Meek had the Dream Chaser series, Fab had the Soul Tape. We got the isolation series. All right. So today we're gonna talk about bonuses. Yesterday um, we talked about your reenlistment options, and there's 5 reenlistment options, right? But everybody really wants to talk about money, right? So the way we break bonuses down is you're in your reenlistment window, your MOS, right, has a bonus for your specific MOS or a specific ASI or SQI. So that actually is a way to entice you to stay. And it tells you also what we might need you in, right? So we'll have people come in and they want to reclass from the MOS. And if that MOS has a tier 4 or higher bonus, then they're able to get it. So get that bonus money, right? So the way bonuses work is a little bit different than what everybody thinks. You get that, you see the SRB message, the new one was posted yesterday, the one that goes into effect on the 29th of September, right? Milk per message 21-246. But when you have that bonus message, you see it and it says your MOS. Let's say you see your MOS on there and it says a tier 6. You go look at tier 6 and then it breaks it down. The way we pay bonuses in the Army is we pay it off of additionally obligated service. What that means is the Army's not going to pay you for what you already owe. So let's say you're in your reenlistment window. You got about 6 months left in the Army, right? You reenlist. That's when you're going to get paid. You owe them that 6 months. You reenlist for a minimum of 3 years because that's what you have to do to get a bonus. Reenlist for a minimum of 3 years or a maximum of 6. Or if you're going into the NCO CSP program, you reenlist for an indefinite period. Now with the bonuses, when it comes to the tier, it's based off of additionally obligated service. So for example, if I was to reenlist with 6 months left in the Army and I had reenlisted for 3 years, I would owe the 6 months that I still had. I wouldn't get paid for that, but I'd get paid for 30 months of additionally obligated service. All right. So that's one thing that we have to understand is that it's always going to be off of what you owe. The Army's not going to pay you for what you owe. So it's going to be off of what you're going to give back. And the bonus way, the way the bonuses work is based off of your MOS, right? Certain skill level. Let's say, for example, you're doing it and I'm just using an example of an 18 series. Right, you're in 18 series, you're skill level 1. Right now, in the new message, they're gonna have a bonus of they're gonna talk about it's gonna be a tier 8. So if I have 6 months left in the Army, I reenlist for 3 years, I'm gonna have 30 months of AOS. I go down to tier 8, I would look up there because it goes between 12 and 23 months, 24 and 35 months, 36 and 47 months, 47 to 59 months, and more than 60 or more, right? Now I'll go to that tier and I will look it up, and that's what that's all about. Now that's how you get the bonuses. Go see your career counselor, right? I see we already got a couple of questions. Well, we have one question so far. Elliot Harris, can we talk about the new 10-year index that's come out? So Elliot, I can't talk about it because nothing's officially came out. As of right now, the working practices is that it's still 12 years to go into the NCO CSP. Right? There's no such thing as an indefinite reenlistment program no more. You go into the non-commissioned officer career status program. And now it's at 12 years. Now, a lot of people keep saying it's going to be 10 until it's written in black and white. We can't do anything. So it's still 12 as of right now. Right? Now, if it changes, it changes. But if it doesn't change, then it's still going to be 12. All right. And that's for your staff sergeants and above that are at the 12-year mark on the day of reenlistment. And they go for an indefinite period of time. I hope that answers your question, Elliot. All right, so bonuses. Let's keep talking. Danny Brooks, what's up? That's my guy right there. Climb the Glory. 10th Mountain Science. If you ever get a chance, we talked about options yesterday. You got option 5, Kona Station of Choice reenlistment option. Man, go jump on that Fort Drum. I'm telling you, it sounds like it's the worst place in the world. Everybody always talks about it snows all the time. It does all that. I will tell you that the best time I had in the Army was at Fort Drum. You're close to everything more than you think about it in the community. That Climb the Glory, that 10th Mountain, it's a family. You don't ever lose that. My guy Isaac Vasquez to the top. Hey, you gotta tell him 10th Mountain. You never forget your time in 10th Mountain. So if you ever get a chance to go out there, go ahead. And the good thing about 10th Mountain right now, surprisingly, right, is that in that new bonus message, if you're at 10th Mountain already and you stabilize, there's something called a kicker in there. So there's certain things. There's paragraph 7-alpha on the new SRB message. It says certain locations. I believe I'm not gonna shoot from the hip, so I'm gonna pull it up while we talking about it, right? But you could go on armyreenlistment.com like I'm about to do, and you could pull the SRB up, and we could go over this real quick. But I'll tell you right now that getting a kicker of $10,000, if you're able to get it for re-enlisting for stabilization for Fort Drum, if you have Fort Drum right now, get it. Shantae, that is very much not true. People don't hate Fort Drum. They love it there. I don't know why anybody even thinks that. Schofield, Haley, and John hate Drum so much. It was great for my career progression, but gosh, I hate it. I'm here now. How much is that kicker for stabilizer? Guess what? That kicker for stabilizer, 10 G's. So if you qualify, 10 G's. I would take that. All right, in a heartbeat. All right. Antonio Massey asked a question. What if you got a bonus and decided to go warrant? Do you owe back the bonus, or is it considered a career progression? It's not something you have to pay back. Now, here's the deal, right? If you got the bonus and then got accepted to go to warrant and you have that SR, you will be able to keep that bonus. That's in the normal line of progression. Now, let's say you got accepted to warrant and you have an SR and your MOS, you have a service remaining requirement for that time that you need for that warrant school, and your MOS has an SRB, you're not allowed to do it because you've already been accepted to a warrant program. The Army's not going to pay you for something that you're not going to do, right? So if I'm 11 Bravo and I get accepted to be on a warrant, or I get accepted to go to green to gold, and I have to re-enlist for that SR, then I have to, if I get that SR, then I can't get that bonus if my MOS has that bonus, because I'm already been accepted and I know that. But if I do it beforehand, right, by all means, you can get that. We got a question here, right? Julio Tico, how about going SFAB but not when re-enlisting? I mean, you can still go SFAB, but you're not going to be eligible for a selective retention bonus, right? For selective re-enlistment bonus, SRB, if you don't re-enlist for it. You can go to SFAB, you can do your packet, you can do all that, and then you can just hope that there's still a bonus out there when you go later on. All right, Antonio, yep, you good. Then you got accepted. Congratulations. I'm glad that you got your warrant and you get to keep your money. All right. The good thing about bonuses, right, is that the person that has to initiate it is your commander. The custodian of that program is your career counselor. So we are always going to look out in the best interest of the soldiers. We're going to make sure that you are always taken care of, but we have to make sure that our commanders are taken care of both legally and ethically and morally. All right. So we're going to make sure that we do that. But yeah, I'm telling you, jump on the bonus. Look at this. It's like a Fort Drum connection here. Schofield, Haley, and John and Danny Brooks, they just became like best friends. It's like stepbrothers out here, right? But these bonuses, so I'm pulling up, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Army re-enlistment, some of my favorites, right? But we'll talk about the stabilization bonus and how to read a bonus message. A lot of times we see that and we don't understand how it goes. But if we understand it better, then we can give it on to our soldiers too. Okay. I will tell you that we are really you have some great career counselors in this field and they are doing great things. All right. So going on to the message, if you go to paragraph 7-alpha, Fort Drum, Fort Polk, Alaska, all those great places, they're going to be there. Andre Chadwick says, do you think points for 92 Alpha Echo 5 will ever drop? If so, when? All right, so I don't know that answer, right? But I will tell you that we can always look at our in and out calls, right? Your in and out calls are going to tell you the strength of your MOS. If you're in an MOS that's just balanced across the board, that means that they're right. The Army's got it where they need you at, right? They at where they have just enough in every position that they need, right? So points are going to be a little bit higher. Now, if you're in MOS, if 92 Alpha, for example, at 30 level was under strength, right? Where they need staff sergeants, and the points are going to drop. Now, I can't really tell you when they're going to drop. I don't have that, but I can tell you that if you base it off your in and out calls, that's how you can do so. All right. How do bonuses work when you reclass? All right. So Sante asked a question. How do bonuses work when you reclass? So when you reclass, if that new MOS has a certain tier, you're able to get a reenlistment bonus for that. Now you'll go to training, you'll go to AIT. Now it could be either for a new MOS or for a ASI, SQI language, something that also is attached to that bonus, right? You'll go to the training. Not going to pay you right away. We're not going to pay you right away. We're going to make sure that you pass that training, right? The Army's not going to give you money up front, then you go and blow it and you mess up. You're going to get paid after you graduate. So once you get done with the reclass, you're going to come see your career counselor once again. They're going to process it and you're going to get paid. All right. So you get paid as soon as you graduate. Same way. Thank you for that question, Shantae. Marvin, are you able to get a bonus when reenlisting in depth? Couldn't find it in writing anywhere. Marvin, if your MOS is qualified for a bonus, guess what? You getting that bonus. All right. And it just you get paid all the way up to a certain amount of time, and the max that AOS that you're gonna get is 60 months. So let's say you reenlist, you go in the NCO CSP program, right? The reenlisting for the indefinite period, like what you're talking about. At 13 years, you go out and you're a staff sergeant, your RCP is gonna be 20 years, but guess what? You're gonna be you're gonna just get to you're gonna get paid all the way up to the max amount of time that you can. So yes, you can get a bonus. If you're eligible for a bonus, even if you're going reenlisting to go into the NCO CSP program, Marvin, you're gonna get that bonus. Dexter says you eat seasoned chicken, I see. I appreciate that. Yeah. I don't understand that, but hey, I'm old though, right? So I don't really understand it. Shantae asks, how come some MOS get a bonus but others don't? So it's based, the Army's going to pay. That's a great question, Shantae. The Army's going to pay for MOSs that they need, that are in high demand. Either they're hurting to get people in them, or they need to keep them in them, right? Or they need to get people to go reclass to them. So that's how MOSs are paid, for skill levels. And so if you have an MOS that is in high demand, by all means, you're going to usually see the same MOSs on the SRB message every time. So that's how the Army does it. They pay it to fill certain slots, just like how your branch manager will put you on assignment to someplace. It's gonna be based off of the need, right? So if they need your MOS at a certain location, your branch manager usually will throw you on it. For some reason, everybody always gets needed in Korea, right? So they're gonna put a lot of people on assignment to Korea. But yes, the Army will pay you off of that. All right, we got a question from Thanos. What's up, man? Thanos. All right. What if Reclass decides to go to a secondary MOS? Will they lose their bonus, and are there exceptions? Just curious. I will tell you, I've never seen anybody reclass and it becomes their secondary MOS, because you're going to owe the Army that time in that new MOS that you did on active duty. Now, I know the reserves and National Guard, but we have to, those are different. So I don't know that lane, but on active duty, if I reclass you to a new MOS using the Army training reenlistment option 3, then you're going to at least do your time that you owe the Army in that new MOS. All right. Hope that works. And you won't lose the bonus as long as you do the time in that MOS that you gave. All right. Dennis Davis, yes, retention changes every month. Retention changes every minute, really, if you think about it. Always got to keep an eye on it. All right. So bonuses are big. Bonuses are a great way to make you want to choose, right? A lot of times you'll see MOSs that are hurting for soldiers to stay in, where you have a high demand. So the bonus will be a lot higher. All right. I also want y'all, if y'all get a chance, look at the new SRB message. There are now 3 categories before you get to the tier. All right. So it'll say MOS, and then it will have total active federal service. Then it will have SQI, ASI right next to each other, right? And in there, that total for active federal service, if you go down to 18 series, like I said yesterday, if you have between 6 years and 12 years of total active federal service on the day of reenlistment, you get bumped up a whole tier other than everybody else. All right, so that's good. That's good. So that's something to take into effect. Now that's something new. This first time I've seen it on there, and I actually seen it with something in there. So that's actually not a bad thing. It's probably going to get expanded as we go on. And like you said, Dennis, retention changes all the time. So that total active federal service might be on it. Marvin, is it still 15 months for ETS to reenlist? You as of today, which is September 17th, 2021, if you are 15 months from your ETS date, you will enter your reenlistment opportunity window, your row. Now, like I said, that's as of today. Stuff changes all the time. If anything changes, I'll jump on here probably because I'll be on isolation some more. Still waiting for public health to call me back. So if anything changes, I'll jump on here and I'll let y'all know. But as of today, it's still 15 months from ETS makes you enter the row. So that's absolutely correct. Sorry, I'm just jumping on here. If y'all want to ask any questions, where can you find the new MILPER? Rail Garden asks, if you go on armyreenlistment.com, we got it. If you don't go to armyreenlistment.com, you can go to the actual HRC website, and you go to actual HRC website, and then you'll go to the MILPER page, and they go and put them in order. If you put them in order, it just popped up yesterday. So the new in and out calls came out, new precision retention that we touched on yesterday came out, and the new SRB message came out. So yes, you can do it two ways. Come on armyreenlistment.com or go to the HRC website and go to the MILPER page. Right. Sanjay, so how does it work if you reenlist and shortly after decide to drop a packet for flight or SOF? So if you reenlist and get a bonus in your MOS, and then you, let's say, put in for a flight warrant, a packet to become a flight warrant, if you get accepted, that's in the natural line of progression. You would not owe your bonus back. That's in the normal line of progression. So therefore, you'll be able to keep that money. All right. Everything is based off of when you do it. So if you did it beforehand, you got the money, and then you went and dropped the warrant packet, then by all means, you're going to be able to keep your bonus. I hope that answers your question. But yes, sorry, by all means, keep asking questions. We're going to answer. I really appreciate this. If you didn't know, I got that Mac Jones on because I have nothing else to do. So I'm just waiting for Sunday since I'll be in the house on isolation. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Sorry, people, anybody watching, spread the information. The faster we get this information out, the better it is. Shantae asked another question. If I reenlist as one rank and get promoted, can I get the higher bonus? Or if the tier goes higher? If you reenlist as one rank on that day of reenlistment, you will get whatever rank you were on that day of reenlistment, Shantae. All right. That's just how it works. It's just how it works. Crystal Gooden, you just got on the news. We're just talking about bonuses. Nothing really changed yet. Other than the money change, the new SRB came out yesterday. But as far as bonuses, nothing's changed. You still get paid on the additional obligated service that you get. Okay. Isaac Vasquez says, can you talk about reenlistment bonuses for soldiers out of the window with the SR? So, Sarnes, if you come down on, I keep saying Sarnes because I was an instructor, so I always used to say Sarnes, right? But I'll take that back. If you come down on orders and you have a service remaining requirement, but you're outside your reenlistment opportunity window, but your MOS or for your skill level or for your ASI SQI that you own has a bonus, you are entitled to that bonus. All right. That's all day, every day. You're going to get that bonus. We're not going to take that away from you. Giorgio, roll tide. I know some people that say war damn eagle. I don't know. I'm an Irish fan, so I don't know. We just get blown out every time we play somebody from the SEC. Marvin asking about continuation pay. How does continuation pay work with reenlisting? Because I feel like I missed out when I reenlisted last time. So your continuation pay, that's going to be based on what you do. You have a certain period of time. I'm not an expert on this. I would go and talk to somebody at the transitions office or go see your service and career counselor that might know a little bit more. I know that we process a couple of things, but we don't really deal with the continuation pay. Army reenlistment, what does that mean? I don't know what does what mean. Dexter, I think they keep talking about this seasoned chicken. So I'm guessing that you're saying I eat seasoned chicken, which I do. Nobody should eat chicken that's not seasoned. That's not good. It's bad business, right? But I'm thinking that's what Army reenlistment is asking. All right. So yeah, Army reenlistment, I think that's what they're talking about. All right. So it's been a quick 20 minutes. It's about 5:05 in the East Coast time. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hit you up. Y'all have fun. So Dennis and Danny Brooks, they became like best friends. So like now they send the emails to each other. That's good stuff, man. This is what we like to see. My man Javon Joyner, the GOAT, VA, all day, 2 up, 2 down. I love Virginia. If you ever get a chance to get stationed in the beautiful 757, by all means do it. It's a great place. You'll love it here. I I love Drum. I love Virginia. I even love Knox. So maybe I'm just indoctrinated, but I like it. Joel Placencia, my guy P. Go Red Sox. All right, Sarge. I ain't gonna waste no more of y'all Friday. If y'all got any questions, hit us up. You know you can always send us messages. And before I go, I just seen this from Mikey Lee. Mikey, this is for you, buddy. Mikey Lee, that's my guy. Former instructor, great career counselor out at Fort Riley. He's loving life. Like he's been rejuvenated there. I'm happy for him. Right. Shantae, we know you love brag. We know it. Everybody wants to talk about it. Crystal, thank you. I appreciate you. Right. Mikey, stay bro. Isaac, that's my guy. That's not what he said at SLC. I don't know what he said at SLC. I wasn't there. But yeah. Hey, Carson and Campbell, people love that place too. I mean, the Army's what you make it, right? The Army's gonna be what you make it. All right, I'm gonna read this, but I'm not gonna believe it. Shout out to the best career counselors on Bragg, Shantae Waterbury, and Jefe Cuervo. All right, so his name really isn't Jefe Cuervo. So he can't be the best if you're gonna hide like that. But it's okay. I understand. They're pretty good. They as fact. They all right. They Shantae be doing a lot of work. Jefe. I don't even know why he even ain't responding by calling him Jefe. But yeah, he do work too. Y'all, that's good though. Keep love. Career counselors, take care of your soldiers. Soldiers gonna take care of you and they even shout you out with your fake names. All right. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'm still be on isolation. Y'all have fun. Peace.